Jake was a guy who seemed to have it all: a decent job, a few friends, and a fridge stocked with energy drinks. But deep down, he felt empty. Life was like a playlist stuck on repeat, and Jake couldn't figure out what was missing. One day, on his commute, he noticed a woman comforting a crying child on the subway. She knelt down, whispered something, and wiped the child's tears. Jake couldn't hear what she said, but he saw the magic. The tears stopped, and the kid gave her the biggest hug. Something stirred in Jake's chest, like his heart was waking up from a long nap. I should do something meaningful, he thought. The next week, he signed up to volunteer at a local shelter. At first, it was awkward. Jake wasn't used to handing out kindness. He was more of a hold the door open and call it a day kind of guy. But then he met Noah, a shy 10-year-old who whispered, "Thanks, mister. You're like a superhero." Jake chuckled, but his heart swelled in a way it hadn't in years. And then there was Emily. She was another volunteer, full of energy and sarcasm that could make anyone laugh. They quickly became friends, bonding over their shared love of bad coffee and worse jokes. Emily had a way of making everyone feel important, and Jake couldn't help but admire her. One evening, as they waited for the train, Emily asked, "Jake, what's the one thing you can't live without?" He smirked. "Easy. Pizza. Specifically pepperoni." Emily laughed, but her tone shifted. "And people ever thought about that?" The question lingered in Jake's mind long after she left. Then life threw a curveball. Emily had to move across the country for work. Jake brushed it off at first. "We're just friends," he told himself. But as the days turned into weeks, he started noticing her absence everywhere. Her laugh, her ridiculous habit of quoting movies out of context, even the way she teased him for not knowing the difference between baking soda and baking powder. The ache of missing her was real, like a knot in his chest he couldn't untangle. One night, he finally texted her, "Hey, I miss you." Her reply came almost instantly, "I miss you too." "So, what are you going to do about it?" Jake didn't think twice. The next morning, he booked a ticket to see her. When they met, he hugged her so tightly, even gravity seemed to give them space. That's when it hit him. Life isn't about jobs, achievements, or even pizza. It's about connection. Those moments when you let people into your heart and realize they're the missing pieces that make you whole.